A new study shows that Kevin Samuels may be wrong about why women are not succeeding in relationships. If you would like to know what that information is, stop right here, hit the subscribe button. This is the study for you. All right. A new study, all right, coming out of the Journal of Family Psychology is saying that heightened sexual satisfaction amongst couples increases and improves, keeps these couples together. All right. Now, we know that there's a major problem and issues with relationships in America right now. Speaking predominantly on the African American community, where women, as you may know from any popular blog, from Kevin Samuels to all the male and individuals doing podcasts about why women and men are not getting along in the African American community and broken homes and things. But this study here is touching on a subject that most people have not spoken on. Now, most people, such as Kevin Samuels, he speaks to women who are seeking men who are who have making $100,000 a year and such, right? Now, he states on this subject due to the fact that he says most women are caught up in that fantasy, something I stated on that I learned in college about romanticism, and most women are caught up in, according to this theory, that they're caught up in a fantasy and they're looking for some rich, prince like the Disney Channel to come save them, as they would call in the modern times a high earning man. Right, and some of these women have been through multiple relationships that didn't work out. They have kids and things like that, right? So we have a whole community of men who feel that women are not being they're not submitting as the way they should. And when they speak on this submission, sometimes they speak on the factor of the Genesis in the Bible with Adam and Eve and God make rib, and you know the story about women being submissive and a woman was made to assist a man, right? Now, this study here is speaking on religion and sexuality, saying that those who feel that co-creation, having sex, clapping them cheeks, smashing, banging, whatever you want to call it, clapping skins, banging bones, greasing the knob, whatever you want to call it. When they look at sexuality in a religious manner, meaning that sexuality is kind of like aligned with God and creating human beings, those couples last longer. They have stronger bonds, all right? They experience better sex. They have better orgasms. They have better pleasure. They enjoy each other. They basically can continue their sexual appetites for each other and will prolong their sexuality amongst each other longer than someone who is just basing their lust off of the physical perspective. All right, as we all know that after a while, anything that you stare at gets tired. All right, so this study is saying that if you and your mate are looking at sexuality as being a co-creator with the Lord and not just a way to feel good, treating sex as a stick of weed just to get high, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, then your relationship would last longer. All right. Now, they also speak about those who are very religious and look at sexuality as evil and sin. Those people, on the other side, would not have a great relationship because they look at sex as evil and disgusting, and they compare it to like Jesus being pure, allegedly. Um, and sexuality is just disgusting. All right. But for those who believe that sexuality is, a righteous thing, those people will ask. Now, the study had about 1,700 people, um, and these people were in 481 couples. And basically, these people spoke about sexual inhibitions, the sanctification about sex, and different things like that. And those who had a positive view on sex, their relationships scored higher. All right. Now, I say this to say, well, is this actually the reason why men and women are having problems? Now, we see on the internet, the black manosphere, as they call it, people say that women are not being submissive. They're no longer being submissive due to feminism and other factors and other systems, man made systems. And these women are not complying with their husbands. Now, the reason why we look at this study and this talking about religion can improve um, a relationship. We also can look at the decline of Christianity in America. All right, we know that people are less religious. Kids are growing up with much more information about spirituality and religion, and some are choosing not to deal with it all, and some people are putting this pro themselves as the decision maker of everything that goes on. So, as we would call these people, fit them in the atheist category. Now, 65% back in 09 would consider themselves Christians. Now we flashed about 2020, 2019, only, which was 26%, were saying that they're religious. That rose to 17% more. All right, 12% down from the 65%. And those who have no religious affiliation are up 17%, or those who consider themselves atheists. All right, Protestants and Catholics are also experience loss. We know they deal with the molestation charges, which have created a gap and a separation from the church. For those trusting the church, thinking it would be a safe haven, come to find out they were being abused. All right. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that the loss of lack of religion in human beings has caused relationships to crash? Is it just a factor of people wishing, the whole fairy tale thing of women wanting a rich guy, even though the studies say that most men aren't rich? All right. Do you believe that it's a lack of spirituality in relationships and the understanding of the science of your maker and your creator would improve your religion and make you stop being so materialistic? Of course, because if you focus on spirituality, then you will be less worried about whether your significant other can buy a yacht, a boat, a Bentley, a Benz, buy your kids Gucci strollers and things like that some of these girls want, with the whole Little Dirk and his girlfriend fantasy, that whole money bag yo type of thing, the fantasy thing. All right. Now, my opinion, I believe that yes, I believe that spirituality would definitely help a relationship. Do I think everybody's going to look at sexuality as being bonded with God when they're assisting God with manifesting human beings into the physical world? No, not at all. But I think spirituality would definitely help out couples living in a world of so much individuality, which aligns with capitalism in America. All right, where we feel that it's all on us. That we gotta make it happen, even though the stocks and the odds are against us unless we do specific things. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story. All right. Do you believe that Kevin Samuels is correct about the high earning women, or is it just that these women are not religious and they need more spirituality in their life? Drop a message. All right. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, the Manosphere. This is the Faceless Caseworker. All right. We're just here trying to drop some jewels. Until next time, people.